Hello, you be beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts. And the reason you show up here every morning at 9 a.m. is because you know, in your know, you have more to give the world. But what else you know is you have more to get from the world. Good morning, Michelle. Thank you for being first, Michelle. Good morning, Connie. I just feel so respected and honored you guys are here right on time. Thank you for that. And Michelle, boom, shares as soon as she gets on here. Oh, I'm a big fan of yours, Michelle. A big fan. Alberto, good morning. Look, you were born genius. You were born to change the world. You were born to impact the planet in a way that only you can impact the planet. Good morning, Jerry Botts. Thank you so much for showing up every single day. There will never be another you. As long as there's a planet, there will never be another you. There never was another you. In the history of time, there was never another you. So there is a reason you, your particular DNA, your experiences in life have put you here now. Because you are supposed to impact the world in a way that only you can impact the world. Whether you're 77 or you're 17 doesn't matter. What matters is that you impact the world the way that only you can impact the world. Good morning, Vargas. Thank you for being here. You're part of the tribe now, Vargas. Welcome to the tribe. So we're born in this genius. We're born amazing. We're born on the beach of I am enough. And then we get caught in the riptide of life and we get sucked under into the ocean of am I enough. And out there in the ocean of am I enough, you're trying to succeed. You're like, I'm determined, I'm tough, I'm gritty, I'm going to succeed. But continually, you fail and you miss the mark. And that's because you're living out of doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs in the ocean of am I enough. So the whole purpose of this show is to grab you out of the ocean of am I enough. Drag you up onto the beach of I am enough and start to resuscitate you. And you spew out doubt. You spew out fear. You spew out limiting beliefs. And you start to walk down the path of success in a way that you have not walked down the path of success. Maybe ever, but definitely for a long, long time. If you have kids, you see how limitless they are. You see them in all their beautiful potential. But then you look in the mirror and you see limiting. You see limiting beliefs. You see fear. You see doubt. So we learned those and we can unlearn those. And that's the purpose of this show, is to get you down the road of success in a way you have not been down the road of success. Now, what do we know about success? Success is paved in gratitude. The road of success, the footing, the foundation, the very thing that's stabilizing it, the thing that holds it together is gratitude. So we start this show with gratitude. Good morning, Ellie. Good morning, Billy. I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you so much. Ellie's in Jerusalem. It's like 4 o'clock there. Thank you, Ellie. I appreciate you being here so much. Billy Fosnot's in Kansas. Got up early to show up here. Thank you so much. So we start with gratitude. The way this works is you type your gratitude in there and say it out loud at the same time. Jeff's already on it. Jeff says, I'm grateful to wake up to a beautiful sunrise, and I am enough. Isn't it wonderful, man? And how about this? You have eyesight to see the sunrise. Oh, that's another thing to be grateful for. So Jeff gave us a great example there. The way you say it is, I am grateful for, you say what you're grateful for, and then you say, I am enough. And then the next part of it is, I am proud of, say something that you're proud of, that you've achieved in your life, and then you say, I am enough. And the reason we do the proud ofs is because a lot of times we'll go days without recognizing how amazing we're doing. It's amazing how us grown-ups, we will recognize our kids, oh man, you drank all your milk, congratulations. And then I drink all my milk and I don't say nothing about it. So I want you to put an I'm proud of, because we need to recognize the greatness in each of us. Because the only way for us to continually be great, only way for us to keep growing is if we recognize what we're proud of. Good morning, Ray. Thank you for being here. All right, now as you write in your gratitudes, we're going to take some breaths. Now these breaths create space. Good morning, Bill. Space is where the answers are. Good morning, Amos. This space, this is what we're doing here. Good morning, Linda. You guys are rolling in this morning. These breaths matter, guys. Don't log off. Don't think you need to go get a cup of coffee right now. You should have already done that. You need these breaths to create the space so that you find the solution to what's next. Whether it's the next thing you do on your app, the next client you're supposed to talk to, the next thing you need to do with the big client, a current client that you currently have, maybe you need to cut them loose. Whatever you need to do next in your business, this is where it happens. Ellie says, grateful for being the richest person in the world, and I am enough. I'm proud of my ability to keep calm and move forward, and I am enough. Oh, bravo, Ellie, bravo. I love it. Jeff says, I'm proud to have 4 handsome and wonderful sons. I did not know that about you, Jeff. Every day I learn something more about you. Mike, I have my assistant, Ian, on with us. Well, hello, Ian. Welcome to the tribe. We're here every morning. Thank you, Ray, for Ray brings people. That's what I love about Ray. He is not selfish with the Michael Botts morning show. He brings people to it. Let's take this first breath. Ready? Breathe in. Just start to fill that space. Now, it's take a long time to exhale. Michelle's always great for welcoming everybody. I love that about you, Michelle. Breathe in. Let's take your time letting the space happen as you exhale. Sometimes I think smokers are cheating because they're doing this like all the time. They're taking these deep breaths. That's why you see a smoker and you're like, man, he's always so calm. Man, he's taking these deep breaths all the time. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale. Make sure you're smiling. Make sure you're getting the joy out of this because there's joy in that space. One more. Breathe in. Exhale. All right, here is today's subject. How to win when your competitors have been doing it their entire lives. When I was in the Marine Corps, I had not been around weapons that much. I think with my stepdad, I had maybe fired a pistol a few times, but not a whole bunch. I had not been around weapons a lot. And I had not been around a rifle hardly at all. Maybe I shot a rifle once in my life before that. So we get to boot camp. I'm doing awesome. I'm in physically fit shape. Things are going great. And we go to the rifle range, all right? Now, we have like 4 days to practice and learn, and then we're going to actually qualify on the rifle with an M16. Now, this is in 1985 to 89, so there may be some different, I know there's a different range now and stuff like that. So as I tell the story, remember, this was in 1985-ish, okay? So the way we do it is you, at like 50 yards, you're in the standing position. And then you go to 100 yards and you're in the kneeling position. And then you went to, I think, 300 yards and you're in the prone position, laying down. Now, I had, like I said, not been around weapons a lot. Now, the way the Marine Corps works is the Mississippi splits it up. And if you're on this side of the Mississippi, you go to San Diego. Okay? So you go to San Diego for boot camp. So I'm in San Diego with guys from Utah, Nevada, Texas, Washington State, California, all that. Missouri. No, Missouri would be on the other side. I'm not sure about Missouri. Nebraska. So all these country boys, okay, are in boot camp with me. All these boys that grew up shooting a rifle, hunting with their dad and their grandpa their whole lives. These guys know everything about shooting. I know nothing about it. Nothing. All right? And we get to the rifle range, and he says, do this, and I do it. The drill instructor says, do this, and I do it. He says, squeeze the trigger, don't pull the trigger. He says, exhale. See the target fall into your sights, and then squeeze the trigger. I remember this so distinctly. And so I did exactly what he said, all right? Now, I wasn't thinking about the competitor. I wasn't thinking about those guys. I wasn't thinking about that, man, that guy's been shooting since he was 2 years old. He was born with a rifle in his hand. Man, that guy's from, Nebraska, and all they do is rifle down there. So I'm not thinking about that. I'm just thinking about doing the best that I can do. All right? And at the end of the day, I was awarded platoon high shooter. I missed 4 out of 200 shots. I beat 180 other guys out from Nebraska and Utah. Guys that have been, holding a rifle their whole lives. How could that happen? How could that happen? First of all, I was coachable. I was coachable. I was not going to I didn't know anything. I submitted to the system. So first of all, I was coachable. I admitted that I didn't know, and I was okay with that. I wasn't like, oh, I'm a dummy, I don't know. I was just like, okay, I haven't been around this. I don't know about it. So I'm going to step into this arena, and I'm going to submit to these professionals, these experts, okay? Now, these other guys from Texas, he's like, oh, I don't need to listen. I've been doing this my whole life. So he wasn't coachable. He thought he knew it all. Be careful thinking that you know it all. All right? And then I was open and submitted to the coaches. Whatever the coaches said, I did it. If they said, hold your breath, I did that. If they said, squeeze the trigger, I did that. I had no presupposition of what was going to happen, okay? I didn't check the other guy's scores. I wasn't trying to be platoon high shooter. I was trying to do my best. So I wasn't distracted by what everyone else was doing. I was focused on my task, and my mission and my goal is to hit that target as many times as I possibly could. I missed 4 out of 200 shots. I'm pretty proud of that. I kept my head about me. They would be screaming at you, and they would throw rocks at you and stuff and try to get you off course, off center. They would make you get up and do squat thrust in the middle of, put your weapon down and do squat thrust. Get up and jog in place and then get down. So I kept my head about me. So in your business, as you're growing your business, keep your head about you. The chaos, the highlight reel of what everybody else is doing doesn't matter. Catch your breath, keep your head about you, and do what your coach told you to do. If you'll be coachable, you can beat your competitors a lot of the time, guys. You could go 196 for 200. That's how powerful submitting is. And I took some notes here. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. I wasn't intimidated. Okay? I wasn't intimidated by these guys that had done it all their lives. I admitted that I didn't know anything. I was okay with not knowing. Not in a self-deprivation way, but just in, I don't know. I was open and I submitted to the coach. If you don't have a business coach, I feel like you're not serious about growing your business. I visualized. When we would go to sleep, they said, when you're asleep at night, visualize yourself sending that round down range and it hitting center mass. I kept my head about me. We talked about that. I didn't check the other scores. What the others were doing didn't matter. And I did my thing. I did it for me. I wasn't competing with everybody else. It was nice to get the Platoon High Shooter Award, but I wasn't competing with everyone else. And yeah, I wasn't distracted by the highlight reel of everyone else because, they'd be like, oh, Smith got all center masses at 200 yards. He's awesome. I just was honed in on my focus. So the key to you beating your competitors when they've been doing it their whole lives, have a coach, admit you don't know, submit to what the coach says, and then keep your head about you. Hey, I love you. I care about you. We show up here every morning for you to get farther down the road of success. And Ian, welcome to the party. I hope you get your own mechanism and sign on your own without Ray so that Ray don't have to babysit you to get here for you to succeed. Ray, thank you for bringing somebody. Show up here every morning at 9 a.m. Share this video. Why not share? I saw Michelle, Jeff already shared. Bravo. Thank you guys so much. Lee, thanks for being here this morning. And lastly, you need a coach. If you're serious about growing your business, you need a coach, and I would be honored to be that coach for you. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow morning.